Well, hello, everybody. Glad to have you back. Game 2 of our doubleheader today between the Lakeside Cardinals and the Wilmette Waves. The Lakeside is really Maine South. Got a lot of players from Maine South on this squad. Let's see. Maine East. Niles West. Leading off is Ryan Spellman. Long fly ball, first pitch, oh my. Back it goes, back to the wall, bounces there, picked up, and Spellman on his way to third. He'll make it easily. A stand-up triple to start off the ball game, Ryan Spellman. Well, there are players that you like to see in baseball on the base paths, and Ryan Spellman is one of those. He gets on base, and he's exciting to watch. Wertheimer sends a fly ball down the line, just foul. We're at Valparaiso University, actually at the university's field. They're going to do some rehab around this place, I understand. Foul ball out of play.
Here we go, Mike.
Mike Wertheimer. That's lowered away a ball. Glad to have you. Welcome aboard. Game 2 today. That's a ball. And low ball. And the count has gone full. Now the delivery. High pop-up foul. Out of play. Out of pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Wertheimer down. Here's Teddy Rowe. Teddy Rosinski. So Teddy Rowe bats. Waves versus Cardinals. There's a strike. Ground ball. Hot shot to second. Gets the run home. 4-3 on the putout. And Ryan Spellman home. Here's Luke Sunheim.
First baseman, Luke Sunheim.
So here's Sunheim. Luke, a graduated senior. Pitches low and inside a ball. Unlike the Wilmette Waves, which have a area that they're restricted to bring players from, the Cardinals do not. And they have players from, here's one in West Gregory, Downers Grove, Chicago, a couple from Chicago, Darien. Foul ball. Downers Grove, Wheaton. Here's the pitch. Low, a ball. We bat 10 men in this tournament. Also have re-entries. As you have a pinch runner, you can re-enter them. Here's the ground ball, easy 5-3 put out. In the inning, 1 run on 1 hit. The leadoff triple by Spellman. No errors, and there was nobody left. You're listening and watching baseball action. Hope you enjoy our broadcast.
Leading off the bottom of the first from Lakeside Cardinals. Third baseman, Dan Carnitz.
Here's Carnitz. And a Maine South player. Pretty good player at that. Danny's going to be playing here at Valparaiso. There's a ball, low and outside. Swing and a miss, strike. Brad Shapiro behind the plate this game. Bobby Anderson is on the mound. Anderson hits a man. And leadoff batter on. So, with Carnitz on at first. Time called while we shake off the injury.
Second baseman, Mike.
Here's Flynn. Kevin Flynn fouls one off. Flynn from I don't know exactly what this means. Notre Dame High School, I would guess. Kevin Flynn. Pitches high a ball. There's the throw down there. They got him. Caught stealing. Foul ball. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. I believe deuces on the count, or are we full? Lost track. I've been busy writing in my scorebook here. Here's the pitch on the way. High and tight a ball. It was a full count. And Flynn draws the walk. And here's Adam Rosales.
Shortstop, Adam.
Rosales, the shortstop. Adam, solid shortstop pitcher for Maine South this year. Pitches low and inside a ball. Rosales is headed off to Western Michigan. Go to first, runner back. Flynn on at first. 1 out. In there for a strike. Early in the ball game. They wind the delivery. There's a strike on the outside corner. Mark Ori on deck. Also from Maine South. Ground ball to third. Nice job. Oh, Cagney can't hold on to it. Long throw and not in time. Score that as an error. I'm sorry, that's not Cagney. That's Harang with that error. And 2 aboard. And here is Ori. Mark Ori. Going to be a senior at Maine South. Talking to Mark actually after this ball game. It's his high ball. Saying how I'm looking forward to that Maine South New Trier football game this year. Mark on the defending Illinois state champion, Maine South Hawks. There's a strike. Class 6A. This year, I don't think Maine South and New Trier are actually going to be in the same bracket. We're going up to 8 levels of football, and New Trier will be in the largest. Had they thrown it into the other side of the bag, probably would have had the runner at second. Kunle playing second today, had to reach back for it. Bob Anderson delivers. Foul ball back. So Maine South with a about 2,600 in their enrollment, 1,000 less than New Trier. Actually hard to tell how they're going to break all that down. Pitch is low ball. And of course this year things going to be a little different at New Trier. What with the West Campus opening back up again, or as they prefer it now, they're going to call it the Northfield Campus rather than New Trier West. Swing and a foul ball. And that's low ball. And the count's gone full to Mark Ori. Harang, Mazzoni, Kunle, and here's a base hit single. Here comes the runner home. And we're all tied up at 1. So we're all tied up.
Catcher, Joe Howard.
Oh, I got speed on the base. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. No base hits. No base hits. Come on.
Here's Joe Howard. There's a strike. Howard is going to be a senior at Montini High School out in the western suburbs. All tied up. 1 out. Swinging a ground ball. Harang steps on the bag. The long throw in time, and we've got ourselves a double play and get out of the inning.
Nice job, Chris.
All tied up at 1 at the end of 1, and we'll be back with more baseball action in just a moment here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Welcome back. Go to the second inning.
Third baseman, Chris Harang.
Here's Chris Harang, the third baseman. Chris just been brought up. Boy, he's really shown some power. There's a long fly ball. Back goes the right fielder. It goes over his head. Back to the wall. Misplayed, and Harang on his way to third. And he'll make it, standing up. So a triple for Chris Harang. Here's Bob Anderson, pitcher today. And the ball gets away. Harang will trot on home. And again, quickly, the Waves have regained the lead. So, Bubbo, that's outside the ball. Two and 0 in the count to Anderson. There's a strike. 2-1. Bob Anderson. Well, this game is kind of a meaningless game in the scheme of the tournament. The Waves have won all three of their games in their own bracket and will advance. There's a ground out. 6-3. Here's Clayton Scher. Clayton has obviously decided to be a little scruffy and look like me. Grow a beard. So Clayton Scher bats. Clayton been a valuable addition to this Waves team. There's a strike. Hit the game-winning home run in the first game on our network today. There's a strike. To Scher. Strike three, caught him looking. 2 down. Here's Mark Mazzoni. Mazzoni, the shortstop for this one. He has been playing some second base this year for the Waves. There's the ball. Mark going to be the shortstop of the future here for the next couple of years. Trevian's varsity shortstop, I would assume. Ball bounces in the dirt. Now the pitch, low ball. As you can hear, we're obviously very close to the Valparaiso, Indiana airport. Over here on the southeast side of town. There's a strike. And ball 4. So Mazzoni draws the walk. First walk issued to the Waves today. And here's Brad Shapiro, the catcher. Brad going to move up to the varsity this year. And takes a strike. I think Brad has a pretty good arm, what little I've seen of his throwing abilities. He'll still have to work a little bit on the batting and some of the other aspects of the game. Swing and a miss, strike. And a stolen base by Mazzoni. Two out. Runner in scoring position now. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Second baseman has it. Over in time and the inning over. No run. One run on one hit. Again, a triple. And trotting on home afterwards. One left. And it's 2-1. And Ross Cousins pitched a nice game the first time. First game today on our network. And leading it off is Pasialis, John Pasialis. He's also scheduled to go here to Valparaiso University. It's a fly ball deep. Back it goes. Back. Spellman on the run. Has it. Wow. What a catch by Spellman. Now let's look at that one again. As I mentioned in the first broadcast today, Ryan Spellman has had a very impressive tournament here. Let out the ball game with a triple. And now with a sensational catch on a ball hit to the gap in right center field. There you see Spellman on the run from center. Wertheimer trying to get over there. And reaches out. And has it. At the track. And there's one away.
Right fielder.
So there's one down. Here's Craig Murray. Murray, pretty good pitcher, too. For Maine South. If I remember correctly, out of the pitching staff, they were saying it. He was the best pitcher on that Maine South team this year. Outside, 1-1 the count to Murray. Craig Murray. And he hits a fly ball. Wertheimer waits. Has it for the out. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down. Here's Chris Greiner. That's a ball. Ball one. Chris Greiner. He's one of the Cardinal players from Darien, which is down on 55, just beyond the tollway in 55. There's a little pop-up, and finally taken by Kunle. And a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. At the end of 2. 2-1.
What would you do?
2-1. Favor of Wilmette as we go to the third inning. Glad to have you with us, Eddie Kunle. Kunle leads it up.
Second baseman, Ed Kunle.
Kunle, one of the 2 players playing today in this game that are not New Trier players. Kunle with Loyola Academy. Valuable addition to that team. There's a pitch in the dirt ball. There you see. Beautiful afternoon for baseball here in Valparaiso, Indiana. There's a high fly ball. Dead away center. Center fielder waits and has it for the out. One up, one down. Here's Ryan Spellman. He tripled. Scored a run in the first inning. Valparaiso University here in Valparaiso, Indiana. Valparaiso is about 30, no, not that many. Probably about 20 miles due south of Michigan City, Indiana. Chesterton, Michigan City area. North central Indiana, not too far from Culver. Not too far, as we said, from Michigan City. About 10 miles from Maryville, Indiana. There's a fly ball. And taken by the left fielder. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Mike Wertheimer. Well, Ryan hit it on the button. Once again to left center. And this time they were waiting for him out there. So here's Wertheimer. Swinging a ground ball. And bobbled. And Wertheimer going to be safe on that error. And here's Teddy Rowe. Teddy Rosinski. Go to first. Wertheimer back.
Hard line drive.
Out of pitch. Swinging a ground ball right to the second baseman. Has it up throwing. And that's 3 away in the inning. No runs, no hits. An error and a man left. We move to the bottom half of the frame, and we'll be back with more. Trek here from the city. It's about 70 miles from the Neutral Township to this place. There's a strike. High pop-up. And Kunle takes it for the out. Out number 1. So Billy Toy has fouled out. Here's Landini. Toy from Niles West. There's a strike on Landini. Mike Landini. Also Niles West. There's a strike. I think. Now, baseball season. Fourth of July. Bastille Day, not too far off. There's a strike. Strike 3. And here's Danny Karnitz. Danny was hit by a pitch his first time up. Karnitz, a solid baseball player. There's a strike. Two down. Nobody on. Bottom of the third. Outside a ball. Game 2 of our doubleheader today. Outside a ball. Moving along, bottom of the third. Out of pitch. Outside a ball. It's kind of funny, you know, I listen to these parents, and lots of times parents will tell me, there's a ground ball, and miscued. Safe. Error. Here's Flynn. The underclassmen talk about all the teams they played on and how well they did when they were on those various teams. And it's a completely different world when you get here to the varsity. There are very few that get to the varsity level with all-star, superstar, top-quality athlete already put on them by the time they get to that. I can only think of a couple. It's a ball outside. 2-1 the count. And the various sports. It doesn't usually happen that way. Here's a high fly ball. Wertheimer retreats back and has it for the out. And in the inning, no runs, no hits, an error, and a man left. 2-1 in favor of the Waves, and we'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Okay, the bench jockeys. Here's Sunheim. The bench jockeys for this one, Sunheim. Now batting. Takes a ball. Nothing if not consistent in the early going. The Waves, 2 runs, 2 hits, both of them triples by a leadoff man, both coming home. Right after that, foul ball. 2 strikeouts. Waves have struck out twice, that is. Been walked once, 1 stolen base. That by Mazzoni. Now the pitch. Line shot right up the middle, base hit by Sunheim.
Line drive, Chris. Hard line drive.
Here's Chris Harang.
Yep, there.
Third baseman, Chris Harang.
Lou Hirsch on the mound. For the Cardinals, takes a strike to Chris Harang. He was one of the 2 triples. Sent one over the head of the right fielder. There's a long fly ball down the line. Back it goes. Back and gone. Home run by Chris Harang. So Harang gets a cholesterol pitch and puts it out of here. Well, Chris came up to the varsity late in the spring and now playing regularly on with the Waves, and let's take a look and see exactly where that was. Belt high over the middle of the plate. Middle to the outside of the plate. And 330 down the line. Gets a pretty good poke on it. And let's see how far over that fence it goes. Well, it cleared the fence pretty good. It's got to be about 340 maybe. And so Chris Harang into the home run trot. 2 more runs on the board, and it's 4-1 in favor of the Waves. And Harang, congratulated by the Waves, his Waves teammates. Here's Bob Anderson. Pitches low ball. Waves continue to bat here in the 4th inning. There's a strike. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. Long throw in time. Here's Clayton Scherer. Clayton, the hero of the game against Oak Forest with that 3-run homer in the top of the 5th. It gave the lead to the Waves. He sends a deep fly ball. Center fielder waits, has it for the out. 2 down. And here's Mark Mazzoni. Mazzoni walked. Stole a base. Left stranded in the 2nd. Mark, a fine fielding shortstop. Low ball. Ground ball. Oh, funny bounce. Summer bounce. And a single. The old summer bounce up over the shortstop, Rosales. And here's Shapiro. There goes the runner. Make it out to center field it goes. Got away, but Mazzoni not going to go. Stolen base for Mazzoni. 2nd stolen base for Mark. 2nd of the game for the Waves. Obviously both by Mark. Hurst delivers in the dirt. Ball. Maybe hit the plate, maybe even hit a little bit before it. There's a strike. Oh, I think there's some things that you can look at here and see for next year, but of course that's long way away, so you really, lots can happen, particularly in today's day and age. You know, they look very good today, and unfortunately, with so many players that are 12-week athletes in a sport, if they don't work at it over the winter, it takes a while, and some of them just, some players just don't ever redevelop. Lose some skills and they're gone. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and they're getting over. But the Waves do some damage. 2 runs on 3 hits, including the homer by Harang. No errors and 1 left. Well, the heart of the order due up for the Cardinals here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Adam Rosales leads it off. There's a strike. Strike 1. Rosales, Ori, and Howard due up. Gonzalez safe on an error his last time up. There's a strike. 0-2. Bob Anderson delivers. Swinging a ground ball. Slow roller. Picked up. Throw. Got away. Error. Goes into the dugout. Error. So Rosales stands on second on the error. Kunle had the opportunity and threw it into the dugout, skipped away. I'm not sure. I may have even thought that might be on Luke Sunheim. But in any case, it's an error on the Waves here. And runner on at second with nobody out. Corey. On a pitch. There's a strike. Knee high. Gonzalez on at second. Big hole again. Mazzoni even moving over a little bit. Now back. That's a ball. Mark Ori, 6'3", 205-pounder. Swing and a miss, strike. Out of pitch. High pop-up down the line. Going to be trouble. Drops in for the base hit. And the runner on over to third. Gonzalez. Safe at third. Little bloop single. And here is Joe Howard. Grounded into a double play. Orang picking it up, tagging the bag, and then the long throw on the force out and the throw him out. Here's a strike. That was back in the first. So runners on at the corners. Nobody out. Joe Howard. And there's a bunt. And nobody moved for it. Everybody's going to be safe. Little bunt single. And I'm not sure if that was really Harang's. Harang should have come in on that one. He wasn't ready for it. Here's Pasialis. So Pasialis bats, 2 aboard. Courtesy runner on at first for Howard. There's a strike. Another run in. There's another bunt. This time Harang has it. Nice bare hand pickup. Throws him out. One three on the bunt. Sacrifice. 2 men in scoring position with 1 out for Craig Murray. Runners lead. Anderson into the windup. Ball high and outside. So Craig Murray bats. Strike 2. We're here in Valparaiso, Indiana. High pop-up. On the run, won't get to it, run out of room, foul ball. Out of play. Strike 3, caught him looking. And here's Griner. Chris Griner. Chris is headed to Lewis University. Out Lockport way.
Now hitting Alex Brown.
Well, I take that back. They've put in a new batting for Griner is Brown. Alex Brown is from Chicago. First baseman for the St. Patrick Ball Club. Lives out that way. St. Patrick High School, northwest side. There's a strike. Out of pitch. Strike 3. And the inning over. 1 run on 2 hits, an error, and 2 left. After 4, it's 4-2, and we'll be back with more. Leading off the 5th inning for the Waves, Eddie Coonley. Coonley, the second baseman in this ball game. Glad to have you with us down the network line at the Valparaiso tournament. There's a ball in the dirt.
Second baseman.
Gets away.
Ed Coonley.
Ball 1. The Cardinals and the Waves, which is in the dirt, 2-0. Coonley, Spellman, and Wertheimer due up. Here's a strike. And a ball outside. 3-1 the count to Eddie Coonley. Time called. Coonley was not quite ready. Got a little twitch. The delivery. There's a bunt. Right back to the pitcher. Throw to first. Threw it away. And Coonley will trot into second. So Coonley safe at second with the double, if you will. The error. And here's Ryan Spellman. And we got a new pitcher coming in. Dosh now on the mound, Ben Dosh. Also a North Sider from the city. Takes a ball. Ryan Spellman. There's a strike. It's nice to see speedsters that, you know, really have a nice way of running. Thinking of Spellman and Peter Harper this year, and I made Brian Pritz last year. Just, they're fun to watch when they get on that base path and start flying around. And Ryan made a sensational cast in the second inning. Just with that speed, the ball gets away. And now Coonley over to third. Oh, Spellman, a chance to bring him in. There's a strike. We're in the fifth inning. And that's high a ball. On a pitch. Swinging a long fly ball. Dead away center. Nice sack of flies. Going to bring home the run. And Coonley trots home. Well, Ryan gets the job done. Nice at bat. Took the count full. And on a pitch, it was a little bit high. Ryan gave it a nice ride to dead away center. Made sure he got it to the outfield. There you go. Good job. And the sacrifice fly works. And another run home. Timer. Takes a ball inside. And a strike. 1-1.
Some of them are juniors. Most of them are juniors.
Glad to have you with us.
Basically 16, 17, 18.
Here's a strike. Strike two. Glad to have you. I'll tell you, I'm talking about the speed a little bit a little while ago. One of the coaches that was here scouting had a stopwatch on Ryan on the 2 bunt singles in a game yesterday in real time. They had him clocked at 4.0, I believe, and 3.96 on his run to first. That's fast. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. And Wertheimer on at first. Here's Teddy Rowe. He's grounded out twice to the second baseman. Throw to first, kind of a lob. Dosh going to keep him honest. There's a ground ball again. Oh, dropped. Everybody's going to be safe. Once again, the second baseman getting the ball hit to him by Teddy Rosinski. This time, a little whoopsie. And here's Luke Sunheim. 1 for 2 on the day. Singleton scored on Harang's home run. 1 out. 2 aboard. A line shot. Deep. And back to the wall. Here's Sunheim. Trotting into second. And 2-run score. Well, Lukey gets a nice cholesterol pitch, a nice fat one. Kind of belt high, looks like. A little below the belt. Kind of got down a little bit for that. And sends it back to the power alley out there. Actually, dead away center, back around the 400 mark. Luke has had trouble with that ever since that hamstring, and he's still not all that solid. You can see, almost looks like he's limping a little bit. The way he trots on over there. don't think he's really stretched that whole thing out at all. So 2 more runs come home. Waves now lead it. 7-2. A lot of errors. Been a sloppy ball game. There you see 6 errors in the ball game. And we're in the 5th inning. And they have been costly. Here's Chris Harang. Harang has had a sensational ball game here. Tripled and homered and scored 2 runs. Driven in a couple more. Pitches outside a ball.
The tribe is among us.
So Chris Harang. Chance to do even more damage. Get a single and double. He can hit for the circuit here. He's gotten the tough parts, the long ones. Ball gets away, but Luke Sundheim didn't get word in time. And Luke, as we said, hasn't really been 100% since early April before the hamstring pull. Time called. Bob Anderson on deck. Line shot, base hit, single. Well, he got another part of that. Going for the circuit. And runners at the corners. 1 out. And here's Anderson. Bob Anderson's grounded out short to first 2 times he's been at the plate. Batting here. Line shot, ground ball right to the shortstop. And the double play. 6-4-3 and out. And we'll be back with more.
Products Guide. Today, people live a lot longer.
And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Billy Toy leads it off. 7-3 the score. And Billy Toy. And the pitch on the way. Low ball. Forgot to turn off the music. There you go.
Left fielder Billy Toy.
That's a ball, low and outside. 2-0. Toy, Landini, and Karnitz due up. Three and 0. Bob Anderson. It's gone the distance. And a strike to Toy. High pop-up foul out of play. And the count goes full. At 3-2 to Billy Toy. There's a fly ball. Rosinski on the run, won't get to it. Back to the 385 sign and on with the double. To lead off the inning, Billy Toy. And here's Landini.
Corey Lipinski.
You take that back, Lipinski. Batting for Landini. Corey from Maine East. Takes a strike. So run around at second. Bottom of the 5th inning. Another high pop-up foul and out of play. The Lakeside Cardinals facing the Wilmette Waves here in the Valparaiso tournament.
Yeah!
There's a strike three. And Lipinski out on strikes. Here's Brown.
And Barnett.
I'll make it Carnets, that's right. Hard to keep track of where I am on my score sheet here. Here's Carnets. So 1 out. There's a strike. Carnets hit by a pitch. Erased when he got caught stealing. Safe on an error. That's low ball. Dan Carnets. Pitch on the way. High pop-up, and that one's out of play. Well, this year was kind of strange baseball season-wise. Really, it wasn't until after the baseball season was over that the weather changed from spring to summer. Previous years, it's been 2000. It was springtime practically the whole season. Been a lot of fun and a lot easier to do those baseball games. Stand out there on Duke Childs Field and do a baseball game. There's a little squibber foul. Back to the screen right by us here. I've learned out of all the years doing sports, in my 29th year of high school sports, I don't back away from pitches anymore, baseballs or otherwise. Getting fancy here on the camera. There's the ball. I've now been hit once by a baseball. I had my winter jacket on, though, so it didn't hurt. And twice by hockey pucks. When you consider that I've done 15,000 hockey games and God knows how many baseball games and football games and soccer games and whatever. And I've been, you know, close to the action. I think that's a pretty good record. Here's Flynn. Kevin Flynn. 2 aboard, 1 out.
Bunt.
Goes for the bunt. Right along the line, and whoops. Everybody kind of miscommunicated. Score that as an error.
Shortstop.
And now the bases are loaded, and here's Rosales. Wow. Now let's see how this one broke down. Flynn with the bunt. Good job of placing it down that right down that first base line. Anderson and Shapiro didn't communicate. Both with a nice job of getting over there for that bunt. And right there now, see, Anderson should have backed away. Right there. You can see here, Shapiro is ready to pick up that ball, and Anderson should have backed away. And they both go down to reach for it. Anderson got in the way, and everybody's safe. See in this situation. Here's Rosales, but the base is loaded. Toy at third, Cardinals at second, Flynn at first. Now the pitch, in there for a strike. Rosales has been saved twice on errors. Now the pitch, foul ball back, strike. Now the pitch on the way, that's low ball. Now this has not been a good fielding game by either team. Line shot through for the base hit single. And a run trots home. Bases remain loaded. And here's Mark Ori. Ori's been saved twice on singles. Number 4 hitter in the Cardinals lineup. Swing and a miss, strike one. Fifth inning. Go to third, they got him. The old pickoff play from the faithful. Neutral Trevian play. Pickoff play, 2 out. Inside a ball. Line shot. Solid piece of hitting. Base hit. Here comes the runner home. And in safely with the single. And a run home. Mark Gorey, nice job. Opposite field hitting. Can he get out the left field? To the gap. And Ori is 3 for 3 on the day. And a second run home. Teddy Rowe getting over there. Nice job of going to the cutoff man. And Harang I don't think it would have been all that close. So another run home for the Cardinals. Here's Joe Howard. Runners on at first and second. Strike one. Bottom of the 5th inning. A little foul ball. Looks like got him on the arm. The Lakeside Cardinals and the Wilmette Waves. The Valparaiso tournament. Wilmette will play for the championship And this game is just a crossover, meaningless game as far as the Waves are concerned. Pitch inside a ball. The Cardinals have a game after this one that will decide whether or not they make it between the Cardinals and the Kenosha Indians. Strike three.
Good job back there. All right.
And that takes care of that. We go to the sixth inning. 7-4, and we'll be back with more. Scherer 0 for 2 on the day. There's a ball. Ball one. Scherer, Mazzoni, and Shapiro due up. There's a strike. Here in the sixth inning. That's a ball. And a lot of errors in this one. Swinging a ground ball. Third baseman has it. Long throw in time. Got to teach Scherer not to lunge over that first base. A good way to hurt yourself. 5-3 on the putout. Here's Mazzoni, been on base twice, 2 stolen bases. Pitch is outside for a ball. Pasales, Murray, and Brown due up for the Cardinals. There's a strike. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. The shortstop Rosales has it. And 2 up, 2 down very quickly here. Here's Brad Shapiro. Pitch is low to him. Brad Shapiro bats. There's a strike. 1-1. One thing I like about the ballparks here in Indiana is that don't have to shoot through fences. That's nice and low. There's a ground ball. Carnitz has it. Over to first. And a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We go to the bottom of the sixth. It's still 7-4. Here's John Pasialis to lead it off. Takes a pitch low, a ball. The Waves, 7 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors. They've stranded 4. Been struck out 3 times. Walked twice. Spellman waits for it. Has it for the out. For the Cardinals, 6 hits. They've stranded 6. Ground ball. Nice job by Mazzoni. Picking it up. Throws. And quickly 2 up and 2 down. Here's Brown. Take that back. They put Reiner back in. No, Brown batted for him in the 4th inning and struck out. That's a ball. There's a strike. Beautiful sunshiny day. It's been a great day to watch some baseball. Each team has had a doubleheader, both Friday and Saturday real time. You're watching the last of the doubleheader on Saturday, and there's a walk. Here's Billy Toy. He doubled and scored a run. Last time up, popped out foul to Mazzoni down the first base line. Swing and a miss, strike. Second game of the doubleheader. Pitch on the way. Strike three. Caught him looking. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left. We go to the seventh. Last inning, and we'll be back with more. On to the seventh inning. Here's Kunle. The pitch on the way. It's a strike. 1-1. Eddie Kunle. High pop-up foul out of play. Last inning in regulation. It's a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike three, and Kunle down. Here's Cagney batting for Spellman, who has had a pretty good day, all things considered. Had a pretty good tournament. Oh, Cagney bats. And he fouls one off down the line.
Now hitting. Number 19. Dan Cagney.
So Danny Cagney bats. Pitch on the way to him. Outside of ball. And it evens up at aces. The Waves. Big man in this game, hitting-wise, have been Chris Harang. Triple, home run, single. Sunheim's 2 for 3. Ryan Spellman, sacrifice fly, brought home a run. Triple, the lead off the ball game and came quickly home. Inside corner, a little bit inside, a ball. Too high, ball 4. There's the ball. There's a stolen base attempt. Got him. I don't know. That looked close. It looked like he actually made it in there. Let's take a look at it again. Let's see where that tag comes in on Spellman. Good throw. Yeah, they got him. Good call. Hard to tell through the dirt, but it looked like he got it down there before the leg got into the base. And no complaints from Spellman on it. Rosales gets the tag down. And Spellman caught stealing. And there's 2 away. Danny Keogh batting for Wertheimer. That's a ball in the dirt. Ball 1.
Dad's over there. I'm gonna help carry it back. Molly, get everybody. We got like 3 nets over there. Get everybody going. Nobody needs to be sitting around.
It's the Indian captain trying to get the team started for the next ball game. Foul ball back to the screen. Strike. Danny Keogh batting for Wertheimer. Here in the 7th. Outside a ball.
Come on, Danny, low zone. Low zone, be aggressive. Oh!
Swinging a ground ball.
Stay back. All right, you can beat that.
And in for the base hit. Deep to the hole in left. Which is low ball. Left side of the infield, that is. Deep to the hole between short and third. Here's Teddy Rosinski. And the ball gets away. And over to second goes Keogh. Another error. I guess they did not count that as a hit. They said it was an error on the shortstop. So 5 errors now. There's a strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 errors. So that is not a hit by Danny Keogh. That was an error on the shortstop. Went to his right, but couldn't come up with the ball cleanly. Foul ball out of play. We're here in Valparaiso, Indiana, for the tournament. As we said, the Waves going to play for the championship, but I'm not. The schedule being what it is, I have to go and come back each day. It's a 70-mile drive, and well, I'll do it for 2 games. I'm not going to do it for 1. And the ground ball. The second baseman has it. And over for the out. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. Hold them and go home time. We'll be back with more. Yeah, this has been a very sloppy fielded ball game. Here's Lipinski to lead it off.
Josh Piazza.
Take that back. It's a low ball. We got another pinch batter here. Josh Piazza. Here's a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike. The first base coach is the one that gives signs here for the Cardinals. There's a strike. Strike 3, and Piazza strikes out. Piazza from Notre Dame. And here's Danny Karnitz. And Carnitz gets a base hit to left field. And Carnitz has been safe all 4 times he's been at the plate.
Second baseman.
That's the first time where he actually got credit. So he's 1 for 1 officially, or 1 for 2, I'm sorry. He was hit by a pitch, safe on an error, walked, and now a single. Here's Flynn. That's a ball. 1 out. Bob Anderson. Line shot foul. Anderson's gone the distance. 2-1 the count to Flynn. Ground ball up the middle. Picked up by the shortstop and threw away. So we'll call that a fielder's choice and an error. As Flynn goes to second. Well, this play started off pretty good for the Waves, and then it broke down. Ground ball up the middle. Nice job by Mazzoni. Gets over. Steps on the bag, but looking for the play. Sondheim let it get by him. He got off the bag a little late. And the error allows Flynn to go to second. It's a 2 out. Adam Rosales the batter. Rosales. All conference. I think he was all area too. Two out. There's a strike. Rosales has been saved twice on errors, and a single his last time up. Now the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball. Uh-oh. Back she goes. Back over the head. Whoa. Boy, Spellman bounces off that fence. And Rosales goes to third with the triple. And another run home. Spellman got roughed up a little bit. 400, about a 398-foot shot to dead away center by Adam Rosales. Well, let's see where that pitch was here. Again, belled high. Right over the heart of the plate. And Spellman trying to make a basket over the shoulder catch. And he got very close to it. And hits that fence hard. Wham. Bounces back. Good thing there's a little give in that fence out there. As a backward somersault. Gets to his feet quickly, but not before Rosales is standing on third. Nice job of hitting by Rosales. Nice job of fielding, as it turned out, by Spellman. Run comes home. Here's Mark Ori. Spellman is okay out there. Got skinned a little bit. And that's going to be all for Anderson. Now pitching is going to be Mark Mazzoni. Well, he had this opportunity. Let's take a brief break. We'll be back with more. So here's Ori. Been on base 3 times. Single. Facing new man Mark Mazzoni on in relief of Bob Anderson. Runner at third. High and away a ball. Ori 3 for 3 on the day. There's a little foul tip, strike. Waves trying to finish this one off. Head to the championship game. Foul ball back. 9 errors in the ball game. It has made life very, very difficult for both teams. Pity the pitchers here. When they play dropsy behind you. 2-2 the count to Mark Ori. High fly ball. Everybody giving chase. Nobody gets to it. Base hit. And another run comes home. Another single by Ori. And it is 7-6. Got a pinch batter. Ball outside. Kessling. Another one of the Darien boys on this ball club. There's a strike. There's a strike, strike 2. Runner on at first, 2 runs in. 7-6 ball game now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the ball game over. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap this one up. Well, the final word on this one for the Waves. 7 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors, 2 stolen bases. They were walked 3 times, struck out 4 times, left 5 on base. And for the Cardinals, the Lakeside Cardinals, 6 runs, 9 hits, 5 errors, no stolen bases. They were walked 3 times, 8 strikeouts, 8 men left on base, and Danny Karnitz leading things off with the 1 hit. This is Mark Ron. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. And for all of us, hope you enjoyed our broadcast this week. And we say, as always,